Alright, I think we are deep enough into the patch to give a review on it. So, this is my review of Wuthering Waves 2.3. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to section off everything, all the talking points, give them an individual rating, and then give an overall rating based on those. So, let's just get into the first point. Since this is Wuthering Waves' first anniversary, of course we have to talk about the anniversary rewards. Now, I think everyone can agree that the rewards are pretty poor. Not even a standard 5-star selector. Only for the new people that join the game, they get a standard 5-star selector. However, we do not, meaning the rewards are pretty lackluster. We got around 50 to 60 pulls, and that's about it really. Of course, the pulls themselves are nice. They do help out quite a bit. However, the way the pulls were given out was scattered throughout the events. There was only 10 pulls that were just given for free, and that was actually, at least in the Europe server, actually after the Zani banner, which has caused some debate, because I believe Genshin did a similar thing with Mavwika and Setlali not long ago. So for the anniversary rewards, pretty lackluster. Of course, if you guys disagree with the anniversary rewards, then please do not forget to fill out their surveys, and let's make the second anniversary a lot better than the first. So overall, I'm going to have to give the anniversary rewards a 4 out of 10. Apart from the pulls, there was just nothing else. But it was something. That's why it's not like a 1 or something like that. Next up, we have the anniversary flagship event, which is the Cubic and QB, something like that. Basically, a sort of roguelike cube mode that has multiple characters in cube form, and you take on different levels of dungeons. Now, I found this event to actually be quite tedious towards the end of it, at least, to at least get everything done. I have not played it since I finished it. I found it fun to begin with, like the idea was good, but the event itself was alright. It was fine. Nothing to write home about, but nothing to spit bullets at either. I think it was just fine, and I know a lot of people had varying opinions on this, because of course it really depends if you like the style of mode. So for the flagship mode, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Now I'm going to focus on other events like Dreaming Deep, the QB Derby, and the warm-up version of the QB Derby. The main QB Derby event was really bad. Gave out about 300 Astrite and was double time-gated, because of course you had a voting period and a results period. I personally disagree with time-gated stuff, especially when rewards are on the line. So this event was big flop, I'll be honest. The Derby warm-up was okay though. Just a cute little event that you log into every day and just get quite a bit of rewards actually. It gave out a lot of low-level rewards and temples and wing skins. It was actually okay, so that event at least is good. I enjoyed that event. It was just a simple login event that you do every day and you just get rewards for it. You didn't have to go out of your way to do it either. Now, Dreaming Deep. This event is quite polarizing. Mainly because it's quite new, at least when I'm recording this video. It's only a couple days old. I think there is a lot of substance in this event, but I believe it's delivered a bit poorly. I like the sort of story, the sort of different universe stories, kind of like What If from Marvel. The stories were good, but they were delivered pretty poorly in my opinion, with the ginormous walls of text. For something called the Solaris Film Festival, it makes you do a lot of reading, because I don't expect them to make animated shorts for every single occurrence. But there are people that are visual learners out there, and I'm sure they did not like that a lot more than I didn't. I also had a problem with the rewards aspect of it, or rather, what you get from the event. From the event, you get a total of 600 Astrite. Now, if you were to 100% each and every level, it would take you multiple hours. For me, it feels like it is quite bloated for such little reward. Now, this may be due to the fact that we got lots of pulls, but it really shouldn't take away from that, because I remember Depths of the Elusive Realm used to give a bit more than 600, if I remember correctly. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think it is a step in the right direction for hopefully a sort of permanent Depths of the Elusive Realm mode, one that's better than Fantasies of 1,000 Gateways. That mode is pretty bad as well. So for the event, I'm going to give it probably a 6 out of 10. I feel like the warm-up and Dreaming Deep kind of save the QB Derby there, because, yeah. And now on to the last section, which is the characters and story quest section. Now, I feel that this is where this update excels the most. I believe we actually got two really good, really well-crafted characters. The designs are really, really good. And their kits are very unique as well. Of course, Zanny benefiting off of Spectral Frazzle, and Chicona is an Aero Erosion Implanter. And their companion quests complement them a lot. Honestly, these two companion quests were some of the best companion quests ever added in the game. The Zanny one, because it felt quite low level, but it also kept you interested, I feel. And the payoff at the end was really good. Some of the best wuwa content that we've gotten. And the Chicona one, I won't spoil because it is a bit early, but it does have main story quest stuff in it, which is in fact really, really good, because I kind of forgot about the main story quest and the overarching story. So it basically ties Chicona into all that's going on with the main story and a little bit of what's to happen next, which I really did like. Not only that, Chicona's backstory as well, very rich and very fleshed out, and I think that makes a pretty compelling story. So I'm going to give the characters and story quest section an 8.5 out of 10. Of course, I am basing these off of what we've had in the past in Wuthering Waves, because comparing it relatively to like Expedition 33 or something would just be stupid. So combining all of these ratings together and rounding it up because it's a pretty nasty number, I'm giving this update a 6 out of 10. It's definitely not the best update that Kuro have put out. However, I am looking forward to 2.4. I'm sure it will be a lot better than what we have right now. But what did you guys think? Would you rate the update higher, or would you rate it even lower? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.